Today on Kitchen Bandito, we're doing something for your Valentine's Day. We're gonna slipper the Schnitzel. Roll up your sleeves because we're gonna get dirty. We're gonna deflate your mate on Valentine's Day. We're gonna make braised cabbage to go with our Schnitzel. We need to have an actual base of something. So we're gonna use 1 head of red cabbage, which I already have julienne here. We're gonna throw it into our pot. 1 shallot that we have diced. See, diced. A knob of butter. And now we're gonna add our seasonings. On top of that, we also need to add a big dollop of apple cider vinegar, 1/4 cup. And of course we said sweet, so we're gonna add 2 tablespoons of honey. Nice, bright, tart apple. We're going to use Granny Smith, which I've cubed up with small dice. A little bit of water and a little bit of lemon juice. And then we're going to add this to our cabbage. As it braises down. Do its thing, man. Give it a rip. Cover it, let it go for 40 minutes. First thing you need to do is you need to beat your meat. And that's a perfect thing for a Valentine's Day. Basically what we're doing here is we're making it so it cooks evenly. As long as it's the same thickness all the way through, as you can see. The second part of this dish is actually some buttered noodles, which is very traditional. We're gonna need 1 pot of boiling water, a tablespoon of salt, a knob of butter, and then our 1 pound of noodles. This is gonna take 11 minutes, folks. It's not really hard. These are traditional egg noodles. 1 part flour, 1 part egg, 1 part, I'm not gonna do that. You're good to go. Okay, so our noodles are naked, so we're gonna need a gravy. We're gonna make a hunter gravy. Start with rendering down some bacon fat. We got 3 rashers of bacon here. And we're gonna just let them dissolve a little bit, get crispy, and then we're gonna put them on a draining rack. That way we can use them for crunch later on. But all of the fat goodness is already gone in the pan. Saute some mushrooms and a beef broth. All right, to make our gravy, we're gonna have to start with a roux. 1 tablespoon of flour into our bacon fat. Give it a stir. Let it fry off because you don't want it to taste like raw flour. And then we add our mushrooms and our shallots. We'll start with our shallots, which are cut on a small dice. Right in there. Hello, Governor. Perfect. Mushrooms, there we go. Cut small, pretty thin. They'll cook very fast. And they'll absorb a lot of the flavor too. Give it a stir, coat them all, and let them just run. Now you don't want to add the broth already. You want to wait a minute. So these guys get a little bit of little toastiness on them. Add some beef broth. 2½ cups. Add a little bit of salt and some pepper. Give it a shake. Let it ride down until it comes to a thick gravy. Give it a taste. That's perfect. And if you look at it, when it starts to look what they call nappe, where it coats the back of a spoon, and you can drag your finger across it, that's how you know it's done. It's the right consistency. Take it off the heat, ready to go over your noodles. Now it's time to address our meat. We've got our noodles cooking and our cabbage braised. What we're gonna do is we're gonna bread our meat. So we start with flour, which is salt and pepper, some paprika, into an egg wash, and if you have a hard time remembering this, then right into some breadcrumbs. Think February. Flour, eggs, breadcrumbs. Salt and pepper and oregano and cool stuff. And then we're gonna shake it off. Okay, so we put our schnitzel in the pan. It's a cast iron pan with 350-degree oil. You hear that sizzle? That, you know, you're getting crusty. Takes about 2 minutes on each side. GBD, golden brown and delicious. There we go, folks. We got a perfect Valentine's Day dinner. You want something to stick to your ribs? Here we go. We got some schnitzel. We got some braised cabbage, a little bit of goat cheese. That's sexy. And then we added a little bit of butter noodles and also some hunter gravy because, you know, we're going to do that. And then also some lingonberry jam to add a little zing to your evening.
With you, I can be sad with you.